you already know what I'm going to talk about. So, in a previous video, I have these little, what are these things? Shop for Omni.com little replica hurricane lamps. So I'm going to modify these to be solar lights, but I wanted a inexpensive hurricane lamp because I don't want to ruin a perfectly good one to do this project. So I got these things, and I want to be brushed brass, aged look and stuff like that. So this is going to be a solar panel, but this inspired my curiosity because I do remember other hurricane lamps being out there. So I picked up on the Dietz kind. So the reason I went with Dietz is because I'm in New York State, and the Dietz company was actually started and founded here in New York State, and the headquarters was in Brooklyn. So on my previous video, I did mention that I was going to get the real McCoys. So I did a little shopping around on the jungle site, and I found two. But prior to that, I did a little research on the globe here, because when I was only going to pick up two lanterns, so I wanted the biggest ones that were made with the aspect of the globe, and that's exactly what I had. So I have two models here. They're two different kinds, and let's take a look at them, because I just got them and I just took them out of the box, but they're still wrapped up. So this is the first one, and you can already tell that it's huge. This is the biggest of the fleet. So let's take all this bubble wrap off. So on the bag here, we got some stuff for that. We got the old reliable Dietz since 1840 Dietz lanterns, and of course the warning to make sure you give all plastic bags to young kids. So these are the replicas. Of course, these guys are made in another country. What's the tag say? Blah, blah, blah. Features original lanterns, ergonomically burner design to achieve that fan-shaped burning, no inefficient fishtail shape burning, no leakage around a fountain at any time, hardening glass globe for longer lasting use, safety cutoff, flame will extinguish after 10 seconds if the lantern is overturned. Identify your Dietz lanterns by our special laser label and unchained filler cap, R.E. Dietz Co. Limited, Hong Kong. Dietz original lantern since 1840, R.E. blah, 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 Hong Kong. But there's a little label on here that says made in China. What the fuck? So, we got Granddaddy here compared to this guy. He's tiny, but he's still cool. And I can tell you already that the burner is different. It's just, it's better quality, even though it's from China and stuff like that. And we got the little fueler cap. That's the fuel tank. And this is the Dietz number 80. This is the Blizzard lamp, oil-fired lamp. We got the instructions of how to use it, how to fuel it, how to light it, how to maintain it, how to hang it, blah, blah, blah. Trimming the wick, changing the chimney, keeping it clean, do not use gasoline or ethyl alcohol, only fill it to 85% capacity and stuff like that. So these are the, like I said, it's the nicer of the batch, and the mechanism is smoother compared to this one where it's kind of chunky and chalky, and it's inexpensive. It's a showpiece, that's all it is. It's for temporary little party get-togethers, blah blah blah, and then the second way. But something like this, you use these for emergency lighting or just to have it around the house. For me, it's going to have to be around the house because these are founded here in the United States, in New York. It's got all the little tchotchkes on there. And just like any other of these lanterns, it's got the little lever here to pick up the whole assembly so you can light it. And then you can access the burner and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And all that other good stuff. In case you need to change the wick or dump it out or clean it out or whatever. And then you can put this back down as you light it. And then, of course, if you need to clean this part here, you just pick up on the whole thing. And it tips one way more than the other. So then you can just take it out, clean it, wash it, put it back in. I've seen some people that take these wires and they bend them all to hell for whatever reason. I don't know why. There's no reason to bend them as far as I know. So, simple lamp, simple lighting, simple use, easy, effective, doesn't use batteries. I think it runs for many, many hours. I think it runs over 12 hours, that's for sure, maybe even a day. But the amount of hours you run it depends on how high the wick is and the overall condition of the stuff anyway. So we'll put this one off to the side because it's I'm not going to put any fuel in them. I'm not going to light them or anything like that. They're just a showpiece for me. That's why I bought these for chopping and hacking, because this is just a piece of tin where this is a little bit more beefy. And then I got the second design, the most common design of these little guys. So this will be added in my little collection of oil lamps. When I was demoing this, showing this off, I showed my little, homemade jobs. But the Taj Mahal of all oil lamps is the Aladdin lamp that I'll have to get down and show and cleaning up the brass, because the brass is all oxidized and looks like garbage. And then finish that project off, because I'm intending to take that shelf lamp and make it into a hanging lamp with the shade, and it's going to be awesome. And of course, with both of them, you get this huge hanger for actually holding it while it's lit. This one's got it too. It's got the big contoured hanger, so you can hang it up on a hook or a branch or a nail or whatever, or you can sit it down on a platform. So this is the other of the, this is the different kind of globe. It's a little bit more stubby and more bellier as a term. I don't know if that means anything, but you can see that this one's a little bit, more upright and longer, and this one's a little bit more stubbier. So this one is the number 8, and this one is the Air Pilot of the Dietz kind. And same thing with this one. It's got the chimney on top. It's got the destructions. We only need one set. This is the same instructions as the other one, so no big deal. So same thing with this one. Of course, this one being a little bit shorter, it's got a little bit different arm here, and this one gives you a little bit more access to the wick on the bottom as compared to this one. Goes up a little higher, but you still can get a lighter in there. Same thing with this one. You can get the more access to the wick. A lot nicer mechanism than that one, that's for sure. So you raise that thing to light it, and then when it's all lit, you put it back down and you adjust the flame so it doesn't soot. So if these things soot, you got the flame too high or the wick's messed up. And of course, you can raise this part here and tip it toward the back. So you're always, these particular ones, you always tip it away from the fuel hole, and then you can slide out the glass and clean it, and it's got the glare. Dietz, you can see that. Dietz. So that's pretty cool. Put that one on there. I'll change this one over. Give it a little slide so I can see it. And there. A couple more little pieces to my collection. So not much else to say. You know, there's plenty of other videos online on everybody who gets down to the meat and potatoes of these things and how to make them run optimal and stuff like that. What fuel to use, what not to use, what to do, what not to do, how to take care of it, how to clean it, how to rebuild it, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going to get into that because you can do a search on YouTube and many, many videos of that. But like I said, I'm not putting any fuel in these. These are just for show pieces. So I can say when somebody shows up, he says, "What's the story with them old lanterns right there?" I says, "Well, they're old. Well, they're old in design, but they're brand new, and they're the Dietz kind, and they were founded and developed here in the mighty PRNY, so the People's Republic of New York, and of course all the factories are long gone here in New York, and the headquarters is gone. I believe all that dissolved in the 90s. So now the place is over in some place in Hong Kong. Actually owns the name now, I guess. And they just have China make it for them. So it's kind of a bummer. But it is what it is. But they're a lot better because this thing is literally a piece of tin. I mean, this thing weighs almost nothing, even to this small one. No comparison to weight difference. And then you just have the wick showing a little bit. But that's all the babbling I'm going to do about these little guys. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.